Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everybody's doing well during the coronavirus. And today is a very special day because my beautiful new pool is finally completed construction this week, and I can finally use it. And that's great news because it's been over 100 every single day here in Vegas. So believe me, I'm definitely taking advantage of it. Today, we are going to discuss stock trading during the coronavirus, as well as pre-corona, and what to expect in the markets over the next few weeks. This is a video that I really wanted to do, and I wanted to talk about it maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago when we were in the middle of the virus, so we had the peak point of the virus. But I think that now is a perfect time because there's a lot of opportunity now, and there's also a lot of opportunity coming in the next few weeks, especially if we're going to have a second wave, and we're going to talk more about that. So first I want to discuss last month. Last month was the month of April. April 2020, peak corona. If you were trading, you know that it was an excellent time to trade, and there was a lot of money to be made. Personally, I probably made about $90,000 last month on the market. And although most months are profitable, and I hope them to be profitable, last month was a little more profitable than most because you were able to really dictate the amount of money you wanted to make, as well as it was easy to predict which stocks were going to go up and which stocks were going to go down. If you were buying mid-corona, March, April, you were buying stocks like American Airlines, Carnival Cruises, MGM Hotels, JetBlue, all at $8, $9, $10. So many people that I heard trading would say, you know what, I'm going to wait for these stocks to go even lower or go to $5, $6. And that's the wrong way to trade. When you're buying a stock that was originally trading pre-corona at $29 and now it's trading at 10, 11, 12, 13, you want to jump in at any point. Even if you're buying it at 13 and it goes down to 9 or 10, you can average down and keep buying that stock so that your stock is averaged down. But taking a chance that it's going to go lower than that is very risky, and every single day you risk that it's going to spike. And at some point, probably about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, it did spike, and we had 3 or 4 very, very bullish days where whatever you had bought during Corona just started to go up 100% a day, if not more or a little less. So what I want to say to people, and my father actually told me this when I was young, and there was some of the best advice he ever gave me about trading. He said, Anthony, you're never going to buy it at its lowest, and you're never going to sell it at its highest. And I totally agree with that. You got to do what's comfortable for you, but don't wait out either. Because if you're going to wait out for a very low price, that price may never come, and you're going to find yourself on the sidelines watching everybody else make money while you are waiting for something that's never going to happen. There was a lot of opportunity in the markets. For those of you who didn't buy during the coronavirus, I want to say that the past few days have been bearish. When I say bearish and bullish, bullish means that we're referring to a market where things are prosperous. Bearish, we're referring to a market where things are not as prosperous. We had a bearish market over the past few days. There was a lot of opportunity to buy stocks. I myself sort of pulled that I was going to wait for American Airlines to go down. We saw it at about $12, $13, $14 over the past few days, and today it went up by $3. I want to say that it is a little volatile right now, but what I want everyone to prepare for is what I think is coming. This is the most important thing, is what is coming. I think that we're going to come to a sort of second large breakout of the coronavirus in the U.S. market, and people are going to realize that you can't travel and you cannot continue day-to-day life without a vaccination or without a cure. And when that happens, I predict that we're going to see the same prices that we saw mid-corona with a lot of these travel stocks that we saw, that we're seeing, that we're going to see in the future. The only difference is I think we're actually going to see lower because there was a lot of optimism that these stocks would recover as time went on and that they couldn't possibly get any lower. But I think that we're going to get to a point where we realize that these stocks are not going to recover without a vaccine, and we don't know when that vaccine is going to happen. What I'm saying is that if you have money saved, if you're thinking about trading, if you've never traded before but you're curious to do it, I think now is the time to do it. I think now is the time to be saving money. I think that when that dip happens, you want to be buying as much as you can of anything you can. And it doesn't matter what you're buying, really, to be honest. Whatever you're going to buy, you're going to make money on. You don't need to be a genius. Again, I'm going to say this twice. You don't need to be a genius to buy a stock for $12 that was $29 pre-corona. I mean, this is not a very difficult equation to know that if you're buying it at $12 or $13, even if it goes to $9, you're not losing money. It's just a matter of time before it goes back up. And believe me, that day is going to come when a pharmaceutical company comes out and they're going to say, hey, we have a vaccination for corona. And that day, all those stocks are going to go back to where they were pre-corona, and people won't even remember what the word corona meant. But for the time being, what you need to do is take advantage of the opportunities out there, because this is a period of time that a lot of people are going to make a lot of money on the market. And if you don't want to be on the sidelines, you need to be prepared for that. And in order to do that, I would, start doing what you can now to work, save money. You can start buying now. When it goes down, you're just going to average down and keep on buying. But don't keep waiting for the optimal point. There is no optimal point. You have to change today. You have to take concise action today if you want to make money in the future. Otherwise, this very short period of time in our history is going to pass by and you will have missed out on it. Okay? Click subscribe, follow my Instagram, and keep on watching, and I'm going to transform how you see tomorrow.